everyone, welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. So today I'm going to show you how to stretch your stencils. So this is a stencil in the Hedgehog Hollow box for July, I believe. These are shipping now, and if you're a subscriber, yours is already on the way. But what we're going to do is I'm going to use this stencil, and you can use any similar stencil for this as well. So I'm going to take this, and I like to tape my stencil or my card to the back of my stencil like so. I'm going to pick this up, and you can see it gives you this kind of sunburst effect. So we're going to take some Salty Ocean, and I'm going to just lighten up on the side here. And we're going to add just a light dusting. And I picked some brighter colours just to kind of really highlight this technique. You could pick colours that ombre together. You could use opposites like I am. Lots and lots of different ways to do this. So I make it darker in the middle. And you can see I'm using up all that ink that I put over here. And then we're working our way out to light. So that's how easy it is to start off with your first colour. I'm going to grab myself out just another blending brush. And now we're going to pick up our stencil. And here's a top stencil cleaning tip. So 2 pieces of kitchen towel or whatever you like to clean your supplies with. And I would use this over and over again in a crafting session. Spritz it with water. Give it a nice clean off. And then anything that goes over the edge automatically goes onto this bottom piece of kitchen towel. And it's easy then for cleanup to add a second colour, because you really don't want to be adding your second colour over this one unless you used a light and you're going to a dark, because they're going to mix together. Now we're going to go back to our piece, and this is why it's nice to have that on there, the tape already on there. And now I'm going to line this up so that this covers up everything it already did, or as much as possible. It's slightly off. Let's see if we can get a little bit better. If you put your head directly over the top, you'll find it's much, much easier. I'm going to do the best I can. I don't think I'm going to get it perfect. There we go. So in the interest of time, I just have it as close as I possibly can. And I'm going to take some picked raspberry now. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to just take off some excess. I'm starting in the center. Keep using that ink. And now we're going to start working our way outwards. Now you could use some pixie spray here too if you wanted to. Again, when I restart with a fresh piece, I like to start from the center. And now I'm just pulling my colour out. And if you find that it rucks up on you like that, just add an extra piece of tape maybe at the bottom. You'll find it wouldn't do that. I'm just holding mine in place instead. But you're going to see how all of this blends together really nicely. And so you can do this with any stencil. Think when you use a stencil, if it's a smaller pattern, it's really easy to just move that pattern around, rotate it, mirror it. This is a really great way to stretch out those stencils. So you can see here, now I have that 2-colour burst on there. And again, same thing. I'm going to use that same piece on here. I'm going to move my project out the way because I don't want it to get wet. But you might want it to get wet. You might want to alter it and do some kind of fun things to make them bleed together. But for this one, I'm just going to keep it clean. So that's it. That's my stencil clean. Now you can easily mount this into a really cute card. So let me show you how to do that. So let's take off our tape. I'm just using regular masking tape. I have my trimmer here. So let's trim this down. I'm going to take a little bit off each side. So my middle layer is always 5 inches by 3 3/4. So because I kind of centered up my stencil, I'm going to take a bit off of each side to make it even. If you wanted to move your dot in a certain direction, you can just take more off of that one side. We're also going to cut down a piece of black, and this is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I always save these little bits because sometimes you want to use them as an embellishment or a little like accent on there. And here is my card base. Fold that up. Let's grab ourselves out some tape. And let's go. Okay. And now my tip is always open it up when you're sticking down because you'll get a more even just piece on here. It doesn't bounce around as much. Now we're going to add this on. Like so. And then I already coloured in one of the stamp sets from this month's Hedgehog Hollow box. This is the set here, Your Soy Amazing. We have another kawaii one in here. And we also have our pug one. So lots and lots of things in this box. And you can still grab the box. You can go to thehedgehoghollow.com/shop. And if you'd like to know all of my colouring tips, you can sign up for Hedgehog Hollow Days. We'll put a link below, but it's just www.hedgehoghollow, H-O-L-L-O-W, days, D-A-Y-S.com, and you can sign up for a season pass, or you can sign up event by event. But the next one in July, which is coming up in a week or so, you'll find I'm doing a whole session on alcohol ink colouring. So whether you have Copics or the Nouveaux or Altenews, we're going to go through some tips and tricks on there. So I'm going to put him in the middle, but I need to add a little bit of interest. So again, that's where these pieces can kind of come in handy, just to offer up some kind of fun pieces. If you've got some foam, you can use that. I'm not sure I have. If I have any, I do. Here we go. Some foam squares. So I'm just going to take this. Again, I'm going to use my kitchen towel. And I'm going to put this across the center. Like this. I did one the other day. I did a high and I added this as a little underline to my high. So you can just add some fun little accents with these. I'm going to add a foam square or two on here. Like so. And then we'll pick this off. Craft pick is really handy, or something sharp. And then you can add this on here, and then you can add any sentiment you'd like. So whether you want to add happy birthday, hi, we have rice to meet you, soy happy together, let's roll, sushi time, your soy amazing. So you can add whatever sentiment you want on here. Super simple, but I just wanted to show you a way to stretch those stencils, make them go even further, and also have some fun with some bright colors. So don't forget to hit subscribe, ring the bell, grab your box at thehedgehoghollow.com/shop, and of course join us for Hedgehog Hollow Days as well for lots of tips and tricks every single hour. We spend 2 whole days crafting together for a weekend. So I can't wait to see you all very, very soon. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye.